What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So before I get into this video, I want to give a nod to the brother LB, Sports and Political Channel of LB. He's the first one I saw break this story in the LDBC. Please subscribe to the Sports and Political Channel of LB. All right, so according to Adrian Wojnarowski and Shams Charania, the Boston Celtics have announced that Jayson Tatum has tested positive and will be entering the NBA's health and safety protocols. Now, barring a situation where he can produce two consecutive negative tests, he will be out somewhere around 2 weeks. Um, this is bad news, of course, for the Boston Celtics, who are, I think, currently 16 and 17 on the year. So, they lose a guy that has, I guess, been their best player. Although earlier this year, Jayson Tatum um, was not playing very well, was very inefficient, basically accused of being an inefficient shot jacker. He's still, to me, a shot jacker, but he has been more efficient this month. So his scoring and efficiency has gone up a little bit. He's averaging, I think he's averaging 25.6 points per game, but the Boston Celtics have been a disappointment considering all of the promise and expectations and potential that this team had in the post-LeBron era for the Eastern Conference. They have not lived up to expectations. And this year, with a new head coach, with a new leader, as far as the organization is concerned, now that um, Danny Ainge is no longer with the Boston Celtics, but now with Utah, uh, with their former head coach Brad Stevens now in his former role, Danny Ainge's former role. But it's just not working out for Boston, man. And this is just another blow. And you got to hope that if you're a Boston Celtic fan, you just got to hope they can steer the ship, uh, at least stay 500 or so, maybe win some games not expected until he comes back. But let me know what you think. And by the way, they're not going to shut the league down. Um, the commissioner made that very well known last week. They're not going to shut the league down. But I do know this: what they're doing now is not sustainable. There's a new star, a new uh, value role player that goes into health and safety protocols every day, and more they're having to sign up G leaguers. Now, of course, ultimately those players are going to return, but the rate that these players are going into health and safety, the rate that they're having to call up, guys in the G League and guys that have been retired for 2, 3 years, and it's just getting to a point where it's starting to affect the quality of basketball, and that's something the league wouldn't want either. So let me know what you guys think.